Yo, Megan Thee Stallion unfollowed Klay Thompson one day after he bought her a whole brand new Bentley for her birthday? Wait, what? Like, bro, you dropped six figures on a luxury whip, keys still warm in her hand, and the next morning she's like, nah, unfollowed? My jaw is on the floor right now. If this ain't the wildest plot twist in celebrity romance since, well, ever, I don't know what is. What's good, family? It's your boy, your channel name, the one who brings you the tea so hot it needs a warning label, and today we are living for this drama. Buckle up, because we're turning this messy situation into a full-blown mini adventure. We got luxury cars, unfollow buttons, conspiracy theories, and one man named DJ Vlad who just blew up his own spot. Let's ride. Part 1, The Bentley Curse, the Megan and Klay saga. Picture this, fam. It's Megan Thee Stallion's birthday. Lights, camera, hot girl energy everywhere. Klay Thompson, yeah, the tall, fine NBA star who's been playing defense in her DMs for a minute, decides he's not coming with flowers or a card. Nah, he pulls up like a boss and hands her the keys to a shiny brand new Bentley. The kind of car that purrs when you start it. The kind of gift that makes the internet lose its mind. Everybody's posting goals. He locked in. This man is different. Megan smiling in every video, looking like she just won the love lottery. Relationship weight? She even hopped on TikTok Live recently and owned it. Yeah, I gained a little relationship weight, but I'm still that girl. We all laughed, we all cheered, we all said, period. Then, 24 hours later, she unfollows him. Not just on one app, allegedly on the main one, the one everybody checks first. And the internet exploded. They broke up? After a Bentley? Sis is wild. Klay in the group chat like, now look, I'm not in their phones. I'm not hiding in the Bentley's trunk. But let's be real. This don't add up like 2 + 2 = 5. A whole Bentley? That's not let's grab coffee money. That's I see forever with you money. You don't drop that kind of bag and then get unfollowed the next day unless something crazy happened. Maybe they had a huge argument. Maybe she saw something in his phone. Maybe the Bentley was the wrong color. I don't know. I'm reaching. But here's the fun part. A lot of people are already sharpening their pitchforks and pointing them straight at Megan.
Y'all said she can't keep a man.
She's the problem. Hot girl summer turning into cold girl winter real quick.
And I'm sitting here like, hold on, speed racers? We don't even know if they actually broke up.
Maybe she accidentally hit unfollow while scrolling at 3 a.m. and eating snacks. We've all been there. Maybe she was never even following him publicly, and this is all cap. Maybe it's a publicity stunt, because let's be honest, nothing keeps the hot girl army talking like a little drama. But real talk, if they did break up, Megan is about to get dragged by her lace front harder than a bad wig in a windstorm. Fans are already typing essays. She runs them off. She's too much. Can't nobody handle the stallion?
And I'm over here like, damn, one unfollow and suddenly the whole timeline becomes a relationship therapist with no degree.
Let me ask you something real quick, and I want y'all to think about this. If a man bought you a Bentley tomorrow and you unfollowed him the next day, what would your reason be?
Drop it in the comments. I'm reading every single one. Make it juicy.
Because right now, the internet is split 3 ways. Team, they're done. Pass the popcorn.
Team, it's a prank. They'll be back by Friday.
Team, Megan, sis, what did he do? And me? I'm team. This feels too fast to be real. A Bentley is forever. An unfollow button? That's a second. Something ain't adding up, and my detective hat is glued on. We'll circle back to Megan in a minute because, oh baby, the next story is even messier. Part 2. Vlad TV just shot himself in the foot with a satire gun. Speaking of people who love to stir the pot, let's talk about DJ Vlad, or as I like to call him, not really a DJ, but definitely a drama dealer.
Last week, this man dropped a post that had the entire hip-hop world choking on their cereal. He said, and I quote, he was paid off by Roc Nation. He said 3 judges were paid off. He said the whole system was rigged against Tory Lanez in that whole Megan shooting situation. He named names. He threw shade like it was free candy. The internet went nuclear. Finally, somebody said it. The conspiracy was real. Roc Nation owns the courts. People were screen recording, stitching, making 47 TikToks. It was beautiful chaos. Then, a few days later, Vlad comes back with the plot twist of the century. He posts, "Everything I said was made up. I was never paid off by Roc Nation. Camel Face wasn't involved. It was all satire, y'all. I was proving how quick people believe wild lies to support their conspiracy theories. Point proven. Mic drop. Wait, what? You mean to tell me you started a whole forest fire just to prove people like matches?" My guy, that's like throwing a grenade in a room full of conspiracy theorists and then saying, "Psych, it was fake." But here's where it gets even better. Vlad kept going. He said Tory's legal team actually reached out to him. They asked, "Is any of this real?" He told them straight up, "Nah, it was sarcasm." They filed some legal documents in the courts anyway and are waiting for a reply. And then Vlad drops this line that actually made me pause the video. Although I've always believed Tory shot her, at this point, he's paid his debt to society, and I hope he gets an early release. Now I'm sitting here like, sir, you just admitted you believe he did it, but you also want him out early? Make it make sense. Look, I gotta be honest with y'all. I've never been Vlad's biggest fan. I think he's a culture vulture. I think he's a narc. I think he inserts himself into black culture conversations like he's the main character when he's really the narrator who keeps adding plot holes. But I do believe this latest move was pure troll, because let's be real, if he actually got paid off, the last thing he would do is tweet, "I got paid off." That's lawsuit speedrun 101. Tory could drag him, Roc Nation could drag him, the judges could drag him. Nobody who actually takes a bribe goes on the internet and says, "I took the bribe, here's my Venmo." So yeah, I think he was being sarcastic. But here's the problem, Vlad. You just nuked your own credibility with a smiley face emoji. From now on, every time you drop a story, people are going to be like, "Is this the real one or the satire one?" Your next exclusive interview, "Yeah, but is this cap?" Your next hot take, or is he proving a point again? Bro, you played yourself in 4K, and the wildest part, he said nobody from Roc Nation even reached out because it was obviously satire. Tory's team did reach out, and he told them the truth. So now we're all just watching this chess game where Vlad moved his own queen into the line of fire for the memes. Classic. Let me hit y'all with that one line that's going to live rent-free in your head all day. If relationships were cars, Megan's Bentley just got unfollowed by the GPS. And if credibility was money, Vlad just spent his entire life savings on a "just kidding" sticker. Part 3, the bigger picture. Let's get thoughtful. Now let's slow it down for a second, family, because underneath all the laughs and the no way moments, there's actually something deeper here. First, Megan. Whether they broke up or not, the speed at which people are ready to blame her is wild. We don't know what happened behind closed doors. We don't know if there were red flags, arguments, trust issues, none of that. But the second an unfollow button gets clicked, the whole world lines up to say, "See, she can't keep a man. That's not fair. That's not cute." And the relationship weight comment she made, she owned it with confidence. That's growth. That's real. Meanwhile, Klay is probably somewhere like, "I bought the car and now I'm single" in the group chat. We don't know the full story. And until we do, maybe we pump the brakes on the dragging. Now, Tory and Vlad. Tory himself admitted he probably should have testified. He said it on record. Street credibility is cool until it keeps you locked up. And Vlad, he doesn't need a Roc Nation check to drag artists he doesn't like. He's been doing it for free for years.
So when he says he was proving a point, I half believe him. But I also believe he enjoys the chaos a little too much. The internet loves conspiracies. We love them so much we'll ride for them even when the person who started it says, I made it up. That's scary. That's powerful. That's why we gotta fact check before we repost, y'all.
One more thing before I let y'all go.
If Megan and Klay really did break up over a Bentley unfollow situation, that might be the most expensive 24 hours in relationship history.
If they didn't, then this is the greatest marketing campaign for Bentley since the last James Bond movie.
Either way, we eating good this week. All right, family, that's all the tea for today. But tomorrow
we might wake up to Megan posting a new Bentley selfie with Klay in the passenger seat.
Or we might wake up to Vlad dropping another satire post that breaks the internet again. Or, plot twist, Tory might actually get that early release and have something to say about all of this.
You never know in these streets.
So if you're not subscribed yet, tap that button right now so you don't miss the next chapter of this wild ride. Hit the like button if you think Megan and Klay are still together. Comment Bentley curse if you think it's over.
Comment Vlad troll if you think he's just playing 4D chess.
And drop your wildest theory. I'm reading them all.
Thank you for rocking with me today.
Stay hot, stay curious, and remember, never buy a Bentley and get unfollowed the next day. I'll see you tomorrow for more chaos. Peace.